Some fun. Let's see. Meanwhile, I'm just going to do some work here while I wait for you guys to get in here. When you get in, please send me a message. Let me know you can see the uncle. And we are good. All right, we've got a thumbs up there. Who have we got? Identify yourself in the comments. Give Uncle some big thumbs up and smash that bell. You know how it works. We've got some fun that's going to happen today, that's for sure. It's a Sunday, so I know not many people are usually around on a Sunday, but we're going to do our best and we'll leave this up because tomorrow is the big day. Jason M. Whoa, from Glasgow. Hey, Jason, how you doing, brother? Tim Wilson from Australia. Darren, how you doing? I'm just trying to work out who that next one is. Jidawu Ionut, we can hear you. Okay, perfect. Piers from the UK. Streaker. Oh, I like that. The Streaker. Justin. Yay, boy. That's it. I hope everything is good with your better half right now. I hope she's well. Philip Hayden from Ireland. Oh, I love this. We've got people from all over the place here. This is great. I love Ireland. Wow, what a place. All right, guys, we're going to, I'm going to wait until there's a few more people. So chill. The uncle will try and keep you amused. I'm sitting in Bangkok still, and I've got 3 more days of this wretched, 14-day mandatory period. I feel like I'm in jail right now. But fortunately, the food here in Thailand is amazing. And that makes it all worthwhile. We got there, Super Dave and Ada. Dave in Perth. All right, cool. G'day, mate. How are you? All right. So I wonder what you guys are all doing on your Sunday. You're getting ready for me to give you some news on BTC later. Yep, I'm happy to do that. And I think there's some really exciting stuff coming up with BTC. As you know, it's pretty hard for me to get shaken out in these terms. No one's going to get my BTC, that's for sure. Thanks for the thumbs up, guys. Really great to see you here. Hello from Bahrain. Yes, nice to see you. Oliver from Bali. Hey, Oliver, I love Bali. I get there a lot, actually. Well, I used to before Corona. I hope to be back there soon as well. Guys, smash that like. Smash them up. Smash them up. Let me know. Respect in the house. I might also do a little bit of a touch. I was going to make this fairly quick because I want to give you guys a full understanding, or at least a lot more background on Millennium Sapphire and what it's all about. In this market where we've got lots of white papers floating around and not much real stuff, I mean, it's a lot of fluff. With most of the projects that we have in the alt scene now, I would say probably, I'd hate to say it, but maybe 70 or 80% of them are not going to be around in 5 years. I see the market heading in the STO, the security tokenization model, which is where you tokenize actual assets, real assets. I mean things that are real, properties, cars, assets, whatever asset you can come up with. So that's where I see the market going very quickly over the next 5 years. I see the entire stock markets will be tokenized. I see that major consortiums will put their real estate assets and they'll show their income and they'll attach that to the tokenization model so that you make sure you get your dividends each year. NFTs, STOs, this is the future. That's the way I see it. Real projects, of course, will continue to happen. We are in a lot of them in our portfolio. We have some great project. So sit tight. Yes, I'm still bullish. I've seen this happen many times over the last 7-8 years. So I'm not flustered. You'll gather from when the crash happened a few days ago. I did a recording straight away, and we saw a recovery almost immediately. I told you that when we're at 43,000, I was going to keep buying down. I did until I exhausted my USDT. Unfortunately, I didn't have enough. I usually keep 20 to 30%. I'd broken that rule, not long ago, and I really am ashamed I broke that rule, but I did. So there's a real lesson there for me as well. So I had to replenish fiat back into USDT, and now I've got my powder dry again. I've got my 20% or 30% funds available. So I'm just waiting, and I said I'm going to keep buying at the 35,000 level, and I'm doing some beautiful harvesting. I'm grabbing anything that comes into that 35,000 range, and I'm actually selling again when it's 36 or 37,000, and I just repeat, rinse, do it all over again. So it's a beautiful trading range, and as I sort of predicted when the crash happened, I said we're going to go through choppiness for quite some time, and my view has not changed. That's gonna stay like that, and that gives us the ability to actually increase our stack and make more money. So I'm going to do a dedicated video on trading, because we normally just buy and hold, but if you like what I'm saying, guys, give me a thumbs up. If you like what this is about, and you want me to do a video, I will do a video actually exploring trading opportunities when the market's here. Normally in a bullish market, I do not trade. I buy and I hold. And we go for the TIO2X. And those that are on my Telegram know what that means. Take initial out at 2x, and I can see that lots of other influencers are now starting to publicize that and promote that, and I'm delighted that they are, because this is the way to make money. So, and I'm not going to go into the full details of the strategy right now. You can go onto the at Flow Rider, the Crypto Nut channel, Treasure channel, and you can understand how that all works. Farming using quick fingers. Lucrative method is brilliant in this market. Yes, I absolutely agree. That is Rafu, I think. Yeah, still feeling bullish. Yes, I absolutely am. Pamela, hi Pamela. Wow, that's Ali's mum. How are you? Yeah, I look like I've had a rest. Yeah, thank you. That's very kind of you to say that. I've actually been pulling all-nighters here in Bangkok, because we're creating content for some of the biggest projects out there, and one of them is this project we're about to get into. So now we've got some guys here. We've got 11 likes. Thank you very much. Keep them coming. And I really thank you guys for your support on my channel. I love getting your DMs. I honestly, I can see the impact it's having on you guys. Like people that have been in the channel for a while now, I can see from what they're saying to me right now, they're not scared. I can even see from the polls we do on Telegram that you guys are now really getting diamond hands, and that is awesome. I mean, I'm super. Jean-Philippe, how are you doing, my friend? Great to see you here. This guy's a creative genius. But anyway, yes, I'm loving seeing how everybody is moving up the chain as far as learning. Even really experienced traders. I know there's a few of you guys on the channel as well, and I'm delighted to hear that you have adopted some of the strategies, and that makes me feel really good. But I have got some super heart-wrenching stories of people that write to me and say, thanks to the trading portfolio and the calls you've made, you've changed the life of my kids. We can now go to private schools. That sort of stuff it brings a tear to my eye and makes it all worthwhile and motivates me to get here and teach you guys at least what I know. I'm not professing to be an expert. This is just for entertainment purposes only. I only tell you what I do. And you guys press the buy and you press the sell. I tell you that I don't press the sell in these markets. I hold tight even when we have corrections, even when they're 50%. Crypto Anto, nice to see you here from Ireland as well. Ganesh S, hi. Thank you very much, Ganesh. I appreciate that comment, and you guys, I love it when you let me know what how it's impacting your life. And there was a really heartfelt message I got from a young guy not long ago that literally, had me almost bawling. It was just unbelievable how he started off with just a few $100s, and he now makes $5,000 investments and doesn't even think about it. And he's soon going to be doing 10,000 investments each call. So, it's super. We before this crash, we'd done like an 11x. I haven't done the numbers again. I'm not really motivated to do it right now. I'm sure it's come down. I'm sure it's come down to like an 8x or an 8.5x. Are we complaining? It's no. And guess what? Like I keep, I'm letting you know that we're in for a massive, massive shock that you cannot believe. And I'm going to do a specific BTC video in the coming days. And I'm going to explain to you what has happened since day one in BTC and what the cycles are, how long they are. They're very predictable. This is what other people will not normally tell you, but they're very predictable. The crashes are also very predictable. And you can also see the adjustments or what we call the dips, how predictable they are as well. And there's a certain range that they fall upon. Nothing that I've seen in this makes me feel nervous. I'm not 50% correction, 45% correction. They happen. That's just the way it is. We got Al Almin. We appreciate you for life-changing opportunities you continue giving us. So thank you. Thank you very much. Tafer, I like the nuts. Okay, cool. Thanks for the heart as well. Okay, guys, I've got lots of pressing stuff going on here, and I'm sure you guys too. So I'm going to get into the Millennium Sapphire pre-sale that we're bringing to you guys. Dougie McGurty. Oh my God. Yeah, boy. We've got him in the house. Bangkok Robes in the house. Big up to the nut. Killing it. Thanks, brother. You're one of my dear friends, and big up to the Scots in the house as well. We've got a lot of Justin Abernathy. Welcome, Dougie and Jean-Philippe. Thank you. Yes, indeed. All right, guys. Millennium Sapphire. What is it? Firstly, this is the largest blue sapphire. It's a carved blue sapphire in the world. It was originally discovered in the early 90s in Madagascar. This was discovered and actually purchased originally by a consortium. One of my friends actually was involved with the purchase of this, a dear friend, Daniel McKinney, who I've worked on and off with for a long time. And he's a legend in the MMA's business. He's a legend in finance business on the biggest exchanges in the world. And I'm delighted that that this is a full circle, because I originally designed through an agency in the 90s the original website, which still is running. I can't believe it's still going. The Millennium Sapphire website, which I can probably show you here. Let me share my screen. Okay, share screen. Boom, there we go. We'll just bring this up. Right, so you guys should be able to see that now. Give me a thumbs up if you can see the Millennium Sapphire website. Someone give me a thumbs up. Let me know you can see it. All right. So this was the original website that I did all those years ago. This is like 25 years ago. It's crazy. And what you can see is that this is actually carved onto the actual blue sapphire. And it's the size of like an American football or a rugby ball. It's huge, absolutely massive. And what happened is that Dan, in his absolute wisdom, decided that he would celebrate 5,000 to 10,000 years of human brilliance and excellence, and take like buildings, take people, the most famous people. He tried to stay away from religion and politics, but basically created this amazing carving through in my opinion, one of the best Italian artists in the world, Alessio. And if you're listening, Alessio, this is really something magical, and it's always blown me away. The Blue Sapphire has attended major events. It's been at the launch of major shipping lines. It's been to the Academy Awards. It doesn't come out very often. In fact, it's only come out twice since it was purchased by the consortium. And now it sits in a secret location in a bank vault. In fact, we've been putting together the NFT collateral, the assets, and that means we've had to do these secret shoots inside the bank vault. We've only been allowed to take one photographer in, a very famous guy in our books, but he had to be surrounded by 4 security guards. I mean, it's crazy what's around it. But when Daniel decided to do the carving, he actually did something. He actually created the first source of NFTs way back then without even realizing it, because now we have 134 scenes of human greatness carved into the stone. This is an article going on the Wall Street Journal. This has been in pretty much every publication in the world. You can see this was back in 2018, where it was sold for $50 million. So it was actually sold by my friend and his consortium to a Chinese company. Unfortunately, the Chinese company, for them, it was a bad deal, but they reneged on the deal, and basically the Millennium Sapphire came back to its original owners, which is still the people that discovered it initially, and thankfully. But the incredible thing is that the valuation of this just keeps exploding. The most recent valuation was $150 million. Now, as some of you may know, there was the $16 million sale of NFTs. 7,700 NFTs were sold off just one of these 134 scenes before the token was minted. The token's going to be minted tomorrow, and it will be on sale tomorrow. So the business model they're doing, and let me show you the blue sapphire paper. Let's see, I'm going to drag this over here. So this is the blue sapphire paper, and here's a snapshot that I want to show you guys. So it's a security token. So we're talking about tokenizing a real asset. As I mentioned just before, the most recent valuation before the $16 million NFT sale was $150 million. And there's more NFT sales that will be released in the coming month. And these are major sales. And, this is going to change the valuation, which the pre-sale has been based on. So we've based the pre-sale on the old valuation, 150 million. So there's 150 million $1 tokens. The valuation we will do after the announcement of the next NFT sale will obviously change the valuation hugely, because now this is going to become an income earning STO or asset for anybody that buys into it. And the net proceeds of all sales, all NFT sales, whether they're retail or whether they're these institutional sales, are going to be all funneled back to the token owners in proportion. So there you go, pro rata share in the wholly owned Millennium Sapphire, proportional to their investment. The MSD is sponsored by Millennium Fine Art Inc., which prior to the pre-sale period is the sole owner. MFA AI is a fine art holding company that offers public ownership of iconic art. They have a lot more secrets coming out too, I can tell you. The initial asset owned by MFAI is the Millennium Sapphire, which is recently appraised at 150 million. Ownership of the fine art masterpieces such as the Millennium Sapphire have been previously restricted to multi-billionaires, royalty, museums. They're changing all this, and this is going to change art dramatically. I mean, we're already starting to see some of the iconic art pieces of the world become tokenized, and this is going to become more and more and more as time goes on. Those Ravencoin fans, you'll be delighted to know that this is actually the STO is being done on Ravencoin's blockchain. Ravencoin is a sensational blockchain for security tokens. Tron Black is actually the co-developer and the guy that co-conceived Ravencoin. Ravencoin is one of my favorite picks, as many of you know, and we've made many multiples on Ravencoin, and believe me, in the coming years, Ravencoin is going to be in the dollars, not the cents that it is right now. So we're probably still sitting on a 6x or a 5.5x from when I called it. At the highest point, we probably did like a 15x or something even higher than that. But we'll be back up there again shortly, and that's a long-term hold, and it's going to be a massive gain for everybody over the coming years. Ravencoin, just as a side note, is going to be one of the blockchains of choice for STOs, in my belief. Okay, I'm not going to go through the whole white paper, but I'm going to flick through it here. There's a great executive summary it goes through. This is a very detailed paper. As I say, we are buying real assets here. We're not buying a white paper of a story that may come true or may not come true. As you know, in most alts, there's a big gulf, a big void in what actually comes true and what doesn't come true. So the ones that we invest into in our portfolio, in the Crypto Nuts portfolio, are ones that I've meticulously researched, and I know they're real. I've spoken to the teams, and I know that, you know, they're long-term bets. This actual Blue Sapphire paper will be posted to the website late tonight. Latest, it'll be up by 9 a.m. this morning. They're still finalizing the final projections because as we're talking, there's deals coming in left, right, and center, and they want to make sure that the projections are accurate, and you know that's in everybody's best interest. Let's have a look at. Let me go over here. Now I'm going to show you a sneak peek at the first NFT. Now this is not final version, but this is the one that was already sold to a major public company in the US. And let me just play this for you guys. Let me just see. Okay. Hopefully you can all see this. All right, there you go. We're going to start playing this. So this is Sputnik, which is one of the scenes in the Millennium Sapphire. And this will give you an idea of the level and the studio quality that is being created with our NFTs. This is going to end up being probably 45 seconds. And it's a limited, it's an exclusive. It's 7,700 NFTs, all numbered, all already sold. We can't get access to this. But what we will have access to is all the other scenes. And one of the most exciting retail ones we're doing is going to be Moon Man, which is going to be Neil Armstrong planting a BTC flag or an ETH flag or a Millennium Sapphire flag that we're actually going to be giving out as a dividend. And it's going to be a limited quantity of 1,500 to anybody that buys at least 2,000 MSTO tokens during the pre-sale. So there's huge incentive. I think you'll agree with me. That's work in process, but it's an incredible quality. The level of stuff that we're doing is it's going to create new markets. Like it's going to up the value chain and up the creativity level in the current NFT market. So these are some of the scenes that are in the on the Sapphire carved out. You can go over the website and see, you know, a lot about the backstory, the press, the previous press, the team. You can go in and see the team there. Let me see. There's Daniel McKinney and all these amazing people. Tron Black is there. Yours truly is there. There's Alessio Boschi there. But spend some time, go over this. As I said, you know, I'm not advising you. I'm involved. I'm involved with this project. I love this project. I love the people behind it. I love where this is going. It's an NFT studio. This changes the game. This is going to become one of the biggest NFT. It already is one of the biggest NFT studios by virtue of the deal they already did, the $16 million deal. And there's way more coming. So this I can see within a very short period of time, you are going to be investing in something that is producing income. It's not just a piece of art that you can admire that will have capital appreciation. We can see the previous sale was at $50 million valuation back in 2018. We now know recently it was at $150 million, but now that valuation has changed massively. And once we have the new valuation, we will then put it up on the website as well. So if you guys have got questions, thank you. Al-Amin, it says it looks amazing. Yeah, it is amazing. I see that Daniel McKinney is actually on this live. Welcome, Mr. Daniel McKinney, one of my dear friends and an amazing businessman, pilot, owns planes, owns amazing islands, and has just done great deals for charity. He's a selfless person that really gives back to the community. So I'm delighted to be part of this, and I think everybody that gets involved will be amazing. Jean-Philippe, who's an amazing artist, creative director. I see, he says, first time I see high quality pictures of the Sapphire, impressive. Jean-Philippe, I'm going to give you access to some of the most incredible original photos, probably some of the biggest files you've seen in your career. I will give you access to that when probably tomorrow or the day after, and people are going to start seeing. There's a new website in the works as well. This was really just put up to give the basic information, but we've got something that's really studio quality, that something represents us much better, which is being done by the wonderful Matt and his incredible team. Grow Crypto, the amazing crew at Grow Crypto that are creating unbelievable content to help projects like this become, get the voice that they deserve. So I'm delighted to be involved with all of these projects, and also thank you to the community, because thanks to you guys and your amazing talents, more and more people are getting involved and becoming part-time or full-time thanks to the Crypto Nut channel and your beautiful talents. That's changing the face of crypto, because we're becoming more and more creative. We're lifting the standards, the quality of projects. It's making it a safer place to invest in by being able to disseminate, the top class information. As you know, Apollo X is launching soon in June. We have just announced Omni, which is going to break the barriers of putting social media platforms on the blockchain. I mean, that is going to be incredible, and that's a massive business, and it's one that you'll be able to now protect your identity. You won't have to give your data to these companies. You'll get paid for being on the platform. You get paid for interacting with advertisers if you choose. You'll be able to pay your favorite celebrities or people that help you. You'll be able to use the token to pay them. There's so much utility. Uncle will be doing a very refined paper review on Omni, and that's another project that I'm involved in, and I'm delighted to be involved with. The people behind that are also super. I've had so many calls with those guys, and we've all got to know each other really well, and we're really creating something very special in the blockchain space. Now I'm going to open up for some more questions, so if you guys have got questions, I'm going to put Uncle's face back on here. I know you don't want to see me, but I'm going to do it anyway. Let's see. Back to there. There we go. All right. So guys, Diego. Whoa, hola. Diego has been amazing. He's an amazing artist in himself. He's based in Berlin. Another incredible talent. Jean-Philippe says thanks. Yes, well, you're going to get that tomorrow. Guys, give me some thumbs up. I hope you've enjoyed this. If you've got any more questions, let me know. Otherwise, I'll wait. I'll hang here for a few minutes and I'll banter on a little bit, but I will close it up soon. Right. All right, guys, I think we're out of questions. So Uncle is going to sign off. I've got to get back into work right here, back into my quarantine hotel room. Boy, oh boy, this is not fun, but we make it fun. All right, thanks for the thumbs up, guys. If you're not subscribed, please subscribe to the Uncle's Nutty channel. Become a nut, a fellow nut, and I promise to do my best. I'll promise to get you the information as accurately as I possibly can. Remember, ultimately, you decide to invest into crypto. My track record's up there, so you can go back and see my calls, what time I called them, when I called them. It's all on the Telegram chat, and you can see how I perform. But at the end of the day, I'm human. I make mistakes, so do your due diligence, and let's rock this space together. Love you guys. Take care.